aka Geeks.
Hey everybody, welcome to AKA Geeks. I'm Sean. This is the Lone Wolf Movie of the Week video. This week's movie of the week is Dirty Grandpa. Alright guys, so this film is starring Robert De Niro. I call him Bob. He's my friend. We go back. Zac Efron and Aubrey Plaza. And it is directed by Dan Mazer. Dan Mazer, you guys might know him or recognize his style of film if you watch this, because it kind of resembles some other very vulgar comedies. Bruno, Borat. He's also directed on the Ali G show. So yeah, so he actually has a quite, I guess you could say, respectable lineup of films that he's directed or been a part of previously, depending on how your view is of Borat and Bruno or the Ali G show. Alright guys, I just want to talk about some of the actors in this film. First off, you have Robert De Niro. In this type of film, I've never seen him in this type of film, never even thought of it. The closest thing I could think of to this type of film would be the Meet the Parents series, Meet the Fockers and Little Fockers. That's like the dirtiest thing that I could think of that he's been in. Zac Efron, I think he's making better career choices as of late with this film, with Neighbors, Neighbors 2. I think he's doing a better job of picking these films where some of them he's getting a variety of characters. In this one he plays like the straight guy. In Neighbors he's the dumb party guy. It's a little bit of variety. In this one he also shows his talent as a singer as well. I think these are good choices for him. He needs to bring that star level back up to the top. He needs to be known for more than just his abs. And the third name that I said was Aubrey Plaza. Now I've never been a fan of her, but in this film I love her over-the-top character. For some reason in this film, with way they lay out her character from the get-go, like her over-the-top acting is not over the top. It's exactly what her character was going for in the beginning of this film. Like what they state her goal, her mission, her objective was, and she hit it. I loved what she did in this film. She was really good at it. Again, this is a comedy. This is a vulgar comedy, so it's not Citizen Kane. It is not One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You know, it's something that's supposed to make you laugh and just have a good time with. And as I said, Robert De Niro with this type of film, never seen it before. There's some stuff that happens in this film with him, words he says and things he does that just I was laughing pretty good in this film because of some of that stuff. Now, does that mean the film was good, or was it because it was Robert De Niro doing stuff that I've never expected him to see? I don't know. I think it's somewhere in between. But overall, that's a good thing still. They did have some nice sets on this film. They had some nice settings when they're going back from Georgia to Boca Raton to go play golf at a nice little golf course with some cougars. I liked the set pieces in this film. It was really nice, really interesting. To tell you the truth, I didn't have any issues with this story either. From the beginning of the film, they kind of hide what the reasoning is behind the whole movie. But if you look into the acting and the facial expressions of Robert De Niro, you kind of get a gist of it before they even start talking, but you can go along for the ride. So I enjoyed that it had a deeper story to it than what was on the surface. Now at the same time, there are some story tropes in this film that turn it from this vulgar comedy into like a rom-com almost at the end of the film. So I wasn't down with that. I wish they would have kept on going with this vulgar comedy. They could have had some other endings in mind, which I was thinking of this when it was happening. Like they could have done that differently. They could have turned this around to make it still work and still be funny and still have the whole tone, the same tone all throughout the film. So I was a little disappointed by probably the last, I don't know, 20 minutes of the film, because it started to change the tone overall. Overall, there was some stuff in this made me laugh. I was laughing pretty hard with what I saw Robert De Niro do, stuff I've never seen him do. I liked Zac Efron in this film. He really pulled it off what he was supposed to do. And Aubrey Plaza definitely took away some of the me not liking her. I definitely thought she did an overall good job in this film. If you guys are looking for a comedy on movie night with the family, this is not the comedy for you. This is rated R. This has full frontal nudity. No kids, no family. This is for mom and dad having a good time, throw back a couple beers, and it's a good movie. It definitely was enjoyable. I didn't need beers to watch it, but watching this with a group of friends or with something like that, I think it's definitely worth the rental. It is in Redbox right now, so you guys can go pick that up on Blu-ray and check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, so that's it for this week's AKA Geeks Movie of the Week. Remember to go subscribe to our podcast on iTunes and Google Play. Go like us on and follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, everything. But for this video, you guys, that's it for today. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought of Dirty Grandpa. If you guys have seen it or you're looking forward to seeing it, let's have a great conversation about this film, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
AKA Geeks.